Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 1st, 2025. I had a nice sleep here at the Stites town park. The only thing is you got to watch out for the dog bombs. I am going to go the ACA route this morning. Or maybe I'll change my mind and I'll go Route 13. Either way, I have to climb over 3,000 feet. Everybody just shakes their head when they come. Everybody I've talked to about this hill coming up just shook their head and they're just like, yeah, it's bad. So it's about 3,000 feet and 16.3 miles that way. It's still 3,300 feet that way, but it's 24 miles. Decisions, decisions, decisions. And after that, I'll go to the town of Grainsville, and then soon after that, I have more hills. So it's a hilly day. You know how much I love hills. I hate hills. I loathe hills. Did I mention how much I hate hills? Anyway, I got to push off. It's about 7:30, maybe a little after, and I'm late. I got a lot of miles to cover today. Not even a quarter mile from the town park, and I got my first hill. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? But it's beautiful out. Nice blue sky. Not a cloud in sight. Gotta love days like this. I'm about 1.8 miles from camp and I hit the grade. It's already at 7% and higher. You had to make a right onto Lamb grade. So, you know what that means. I'm taking my bike for a walk. I was a little slow in filming the other car, but I have to go around that bend somehow, and then I end up over there. Nice switchback. Not. Wow, I got a long climb. That's a hard one. Just a moment ago, I took a video from down there saying I had to go through a switchback, which goes over there and continues up and goes over that way. But it's worth it. Look at that view. Still hate hills, don't get me wrong. This hill keeps going. Yep. I hope this is it takes me to the pinnacle of 3,000 feet or 3,300 feet. But I know that's not true. I still have more hills after this. Something I never thought about before. You see here on this hill, there's like a quarter-inch gravel on the side. Yeah, don't step on that. I almost took a trip down there. Yeah, that would have been close to 20 feet, plus a heavy bike, 200-something pound bike falling on top of me. That would have been an ugly day. I still have more hill to climb, but I'm roughly 2,000 feet here. That is a 16% grade right there, or more. I didn't watch my computer the whole time. But look at that view. I should have taken the video down there. You could have seen all the canyons. Really nice. And no, I'm not going back. Oh, time to climb more hills. I'm still on that same hill, but this time I'm around 2,500 feet, and I had to stop to grab this view. It's just amazing. Sorry that it's a little bit hazy. It's supposed to go up to 97 degrees today, and it's pretty warm already. Some parts of this hill were at 16.5 degrees, and probably greater. I didn't look at my computer the whole time, and I still have more hill to climb. What does this rank as in bad hills? It ranks up in the top 10 of this trip. Probably the top 5. It's bad. Good luck if you're climbing it. I'm at 2,600 feet. Just thought I'd get another picture. This is a different part of the valley. You might see some overlap. And I still have some climbing to do. This is what it looks like at 2,862 feet. And I'm still going. It is a long hill. That's where I was, way down there. Actually, way down there. Just a very ugly hill. I'm now putting this up in the top 5 ugly hills I've climbed on this trip. Still on my way out of Stites. This is all part of that ugly hill system I have to climb today. Okay, I just got a great tip. Instead of going up the Whitebird Mountain, which would take me forever, I'm going down 95 to get to Whitebird. It's shorter, still steep grade, but it's a lot more downhill than that way. No, that way has switchbacks. And after what I just did, I want something a little lighter. And again, I don't mind altering the path. I'm just gonna get some more great views that way. I'll get them this way too. I should add why I'm going on 95. I've met a gentleman who's done this route before. He lives in relative close to this area, so he knows the way in and around town. And he definitely suggested 95. Earlier today, or I should say about 2 hours ago, I met Gary. He rode with me for a while. He's a local. He mentioned this route as well. Same story, same information, but he wouldn't suggest me riding it. He's afraid. He was not afraid. His prejudice came through. He particularly didn't like riding on roads. Any roads, or any roads with traffic. And if you see, this is quite the busy corridor. So he wanted me to go over Whitebird, the back route, which was the original ACA route. Again, he did recommend this, but he didn't want me to ride it. And I think that was mostly from his own personal feelings on the road. To me, the shoulder's wide enough. I'm happy. Made it to the top, and as you can see, I have a nice downhill at 7% for the next 8 miles. I'm really glad I came this way. It was a super long hill, but the grade was nice. It was no greater than, I say, 6.7. So it was a nice, easy walk up the hill. There was no way I could ride it. My legs are done from the other hill this morning. So, onward I go. Just as I start my downward ride, this is what I see. How beautiful is that? Always a small dog barking out of the truck. Never fails. And the scenery is amazing. I feel like I'm in a blast furnace though. It's about 100 degrees out, and going down this hill, it's like standing in front of a furnace. You'd think it'd be cool, it's not. This is kind of the entrance to Slate Creek. I don't know what you call it, access recreation area. It starts up there. I don't think a car's been down here. And a little bit. I barely make out some tire tracks. So I guess I'm going to have a good night's sleep by myself. This is BLM land, Bureau of Land Management. And well, let me get to the bottom and set up my tent. Quick wrap up. I'm at the Slate Creek recreational area. It is BLM land. That's Bureau of Land Management. You're allowed to camp on such lands for 14 days for free. And then you have to move to another site, or move. You have to just move. And typically, if you want to go to another site, it's got to be like 25 miles away, and then you can camp for another 14 days. Some you pay for, some you don't. This you don't. The ones you pay for are kind of new. Anyway, those 2 hills today cost me a lot of time and mileage. Kind of knew that was going to happen. I had my fingers crossed it wouldn't. And on top of that, it is hot. It's over 100 here today. I put ice water in my water bottles, and that melted within an hour. And they're back to being hot. As you can see, I did my laundry. I also took a bath. Now my clothes and I smell like salmon. I'm sure the bears are going to love that. Oh, speaking of bears, I did a kind of a bear hang. A bear hang you're supposed to do between 2 trees, and then hang your food in the middle. Everything should be 10 feet away from a tree, 10 feet away from the ground. I think the new requirement's 12 feet, 12 feet, 12 feet. But anyway, you get the idea. And that really doesn't do anything except make the bear work more for his food. I'll leave the easy stuff on the ground for him. He wouldn't want that anyway. What else is going on? Not much. Hopefully I can wake up early and push off and catch up. I need to get to Astoria quickly. So until tomorrow.